Hello. It has been quite a day. I've been meaning to vlog for a while, but today you get another packing video. We are leaving on a cruise tomorrow, and I thought I would bring you along for the packing fun. We are driving to the cruise port this time, and it's a 17-hour drive. So we're driving 8 hours tomorrow, and then about 8 hours the next day, and then about like 1 to 2 hours the day we board the cruise. So it's been crazy. I took the day off and I'm still like feeling the rush, even though we were really well organized. It's always just so much more than you think it's gonna be. If we haven't met yet, I'm Tiffany. I normally make grad school vlogs, and I also like to share when I travel and do other fun things. So I'm glad you're here. Come along. To start us off, this is the medium-sized Quince check-in luggage that has my husband and 2 of my sons in it, but I got some new packing cubes just delivered today, so I'm going to switch out some of the stuff in there. So I thought I would bring you along for that and kind of show you how I have this packed up. So on this side of the suitcase, I have clothes for my 2 kids. My 8-year-old is packed in the blue packing cubes. My 5-year-old is in the green, and that's all staying. The part that I'm changing up here is this side. You can see there's this nice compression panels. This is a new suitcase, although I have a different Quince one that I have experimented with and loved. I'm going to take these out. These are instructions and a little magic eraser that they give you. This is a laundry bag, which we may not really need because Quince actually gives you a laundry bag, but I've got it in there for now. As you can see, I didn't have all the packing cubes in. My other kid has red packed already, and then there's blue, and I just wanted my husband to have his own color. So I got some gray packing cubes, and I'm going to switch those out. So I've got his, I think, casual clothes in here, probably underwear and swim maybe, I forget. Then sneakers and some dress shoes and another kind of squished packing cube down here because it doesn't have that much in it. So I'm going to switch those out real quick. So funny story about this suitcase. My 8-year-old wanted to set the lock on it, and when we went to set it, only one of the little zipper pulls was in the lock. So when we tried to set it, it did not set correctly, and all of this stuff was locked in, and we didn't know what the code had been set to, and I was panicking. And thank you to ChatGPT. It kind of helped me out of that pickle situation. So yeah, these are all my husband's undies, and then I think some casual shorts, like 2 kind of lounging PJ-ish shorts in here. Now I'm noticing these packing cubes are actually not exactly the same set. They're the same brand from Amazon Basics, but they're not all the exact same size. So we're gonna get a little creative here. So this one's a lot bigger than this one. So I think I'm going to actually be able to combine both packing cubes into this giant one. I did very easily fit all of his clothes into there. It's not separated out as nicely, but at this point, it doesn't really matter. And there's plenty of room left in there. All right, so I got his shoes there. His socks are in the shoes and that he needs. And then mostly he's going to be wearing his Keens without socks. Since this is a beach vacation, it's a lot easier to pack light. Then his undies, and then there's some dress clothes for dinners folded on top, just 2, I think, and then all of his casual clothes. And then this we have right here. I think this is his swim shirt. I do have a couple more clothing items that I'm going to throw in there too. So a few of the outfits I've got for dinner are this like very cruisy top for the welcome aboard dinner menu night. I feel like this was maybe a little too on the nose, but also your girl loves a theme, so I'm just going for it. Then this is a dress I've had for a long time that honestly I don't wear a lot, but last time I wore it, I was absolutely in love with it. It is the perfect length, and I switched out. I had a blue belt just like this, and I switched it out for red because previously I didn't like it because it just felt a little too overwhelming without a way to break up the pattern. So unless I was wearing a sweater or something with it, I don't know. But now with the belt to break it up, I like it a lot more. And then this I bought for the last cruise we went on 2 years ago. This is an Encanto dress. If you've seen that movie, you might recognize the house. But overall, just a great Caribbean dress. So it's a 6-night cruise. So we've got 6 dinners. I'll have a couple other dresses I'll grab, but these are kind of the main ones that I wanted to show. I added this one too because I forgot about that one. So this is a newer one that I got from Bloom Chic that I am really loving. Okay, so that last clip of me packing the big suitcase, after that, it was meltdown mode. I was very overwhelmed, very tearful, getting everything ready. So we're actually home from the trip now, and I didn't get to finish the packing portion, but I will still show you what I took, because I think that'll give you a pretty good idea still. So hang on. So this table here has most of what we took. There were maybe like 1 or 2 more backpacks and like the car things. But back here is this big quince suitcase that you saw me pack up. Here is the smaller quince carry-on that I got for this trip. I think it's like a 20-inch-ish. And then this under seat roller is what they're usually called. I used to carry on to the cruise. So this had my husband and 2 of my boys, my 8 and my 5-year-old, packed in it. This had my 10-year-old and some of my 13-year-old stuff. The rest of the 13-year-old used her travel backpack here. This had electronics and anything that we were carrying onto the cruise that we could not check for that period of time before we could get into our rooms on the ship, and so that's what was in there. I also had this all filled up with pool items in case we wanted to swim before we could access our room. And then back here we have the suitcase I used for me. Again, another quince. This is the regular size expandable carry-on from Quince. And then this was our hotel bag. So we kept this in the car during the cruise. This just had 3 days worth of clothes. So for the night that we stayed in the hotel, we took our time getting there. So we drove 8 hours one day, 7 hours the next, and then the following day had just a 2-hour drive left to get to the cruise port. And then on the way back, we did that, but only needed 1 night's thing. So this had a total of 3 nights worth of what our family needed in the hotel. And then this is just a cheap Amazon suitcase that we had pool and beach type things. So there's a life jacket in there, which we didn't end up needing, pool toys, things like that. The packing worked out really well for this trip. Even my kids were like, wow, Mom, you packed so good. They were like really impressed, which felt good that they noticed how hard I had worked to make it seamless, and that felt really good. So thanks for coming along on this video. Make sure you like and subscribe.